For a Panorama City family when robbers burst into their house armed with weapons.
KCAL 9's Dave Lopez is there live with the investigation. Dave?
Well, Juan, the search still goes on for those 6 suspects, all wearing masks. It happened in the home just beyond that white fence where I'm now standing. The family did not want to give out their name. Police would not give it out, and they don't want to talk much about it. Now, the stories are that the family apparently was in the jewelry business, and that's why they were targeted. Police say there's no doubt this was a target hit. However, police say that the jewelry business is not the reason, because the family got out of the jewelry business almost 40 years ago. So then why the hit?
Hey, please don't bother us, man. Leave.
And detectives say that is a problem in this investigation. The victims, who were terrorized at gunpoint by 6 men who were all wearing masks, won't even give details to detectives.
The victims aren't being completely truthful in the investigation.
For example, police say the family members will not tell them how 6 intruders can get into their home where there are 2 barking dogs outside. Nobody was hurt? Yeah, I understand there was a 70-year-old. Was that your grandma that was hurt? Is she okay? Yeah, we're fine. Police confirmed there were 11 family members inside this house. 5 adults, 6 children. They wouldn't give the ages of the children, but they did confirm that one of the children is an infant. No one was hurt.
At some point, one of the victims armed himself and fired approximately 8 rounds toward the direction of where the suspects fled.
Police say one of those bullets struck an RV that was parked out front of the home. A second hit a fence across the street. None of the bullets hit any of the suspects, who took off in different directions. 2 of them were carrying a safe that was taken from the home.
8.
8.
8.
Rapid?
4, and then later another 4.
Any screaming?
Yeah, a lot of arguing.
This next-door neighbor said he stayed inside his house. Other people in the neighborhood we talked to said that they heard gunshots, and one of them told me she saw someone jump over a fence, and then she lost sight. According to police, the 6 intruders demanded to the family, "Where's the money? Where's the jewels? Where's the safe?" The family kept saying over and over, "We don't have any money." So what was in the safe? According to detectives, the family said that there were some papers, no money, and there was jewelry, but it was all costume jewelry. Again, according to police, the family's been out of the jewelry business since the late 70s. Back to you in the studio.
All right.